maybe some have. But a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time,
Singh needs to avoid an
the
election.
sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. 'Cause this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow. All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something?
I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark. How are you guys doing? How you guys doing? Michael in the house. Let's get this tractor out of the way here until somebody else joins multiplayer. 9 degrees Celsius there. It is minus 5 degrees Celsius here. I guess for you guys that's kind of cool, isn't it? Park it out of the way. Let's park it out of the way. A bit of hay sitting right here. Ah, shoot. I turned the engine off. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. That thing takes forever to fire up. Let's jump in the other tractor. Try to gather the majority of this hay. Problem is the swath on the combine is pretty wide. The swath pickup on these balers is pretty narrow. So we could windrow the whole thing. Our windrow is tiny. So we're just going to pick up the majority of the straw and call it good. Because I'm not running these swaths more than once. For the most part anyway. Sell what we can and just plow over the rest. So how are you doing, Michael? You read any more Hobbit? So how far did you get in the Hobbit? You know about the 3 trolls. Straw. Sorry, I missed one already. Straw over here. I want to make sure I pick that up because when we plow, we're not going to be plowing over this straw here. It's sitting on the side. All right, super cold today. Does that mean my evening stream is going to be completely dead? Yes, there will be an evening. Ah, shoot. Totally missing more. Pay attention, bud. Pay attention. Well, when I say read, listening is the same as reading. When you say I read a book and you listen to the audiobook, that's perfectly fine. That's not lying. You've maybe not personally read it, but you've had the book read to you. If people ask what's the last book you read, I have no objection to saying The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. What is the last book I've read? Last book I've read. What would the last book be that I read? Starship, or Backyard Starship? Something like that it's called. I'm just gonna go, well, it'd be better if I looped the other way around, if I went around the whole farm, around the whole field, cleaning up the edges. Get a bigger pile here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just try to clean up the edges here, and then we don't have to worry about the edges anymore. See how far we get. I think potato harvest is after this. You didn't lie. You mean the temperature changed? a circle around the whole field. Get bits on the edges. And maybe the rest of the field's fine. So Michael, do you watch movies at all? What's the last movie you've seen? I'm trying to think, what's the last movie I saw in the theater? I can't remember. I know I wanted to go watch Mufasa, but it never worked out, timing-wise. Just screwed it up for me. Have you watched the 2 new Dune movies that are out? There's 2 out, right? 1 and 2 now? I think there's 2 out. When I start a field, just go around the field. Make sure everything on the grass is exactly. It looks like I've done a good job of it on this side, or maybe Whiskey Creek did a good job of it on this side. Pretty good. Looking pretty good. Really looking forward to next year. The thing about this game, I always have something I really want to look at. It's like, come on, let's get the harvest done. I have not seen Dune. Do you like sci-fi? Do you like Star Wars? Star Trek. Dune, I kind of feel like is the dark version of Star Wars. The dark, gritty. Dune is the adult version of Star Wars. I just finished watching the Dune Prophecy TV series. 6 episodes, they're each an hour long. Each episode seems like a movie. Oh, I thought that was Robin, just a flower. Is it just your ADHD? You can't get through a movie, or what? Movie is too long for you? Not enough dopamine hits? It's a problem with people with ADHD. You get addicted to doom scrolling so fast. I know. I've been addicted to doom scrolling a bunch. Is The Hobbit interesting enough? Obviously not, because you're not listening to it more. You should be listening to it if it was interesting enough. You should be listening to it the whole time. You should be listening to it now. If it was interesting enough, you would dump me and listen to The Hobbit instead. All clear. I guess I didn't really drive around this edge. Looks good. Looks good. Looks fine. Okay. Let's just get the rest in the center. Call this field good. I think there's another field we have to do, but I'm not 100% sure. Is that why you bail out in the middle of a conversation? Because your attention is gone? It's like, nope, I'm out. I'm bored watching tractors go in circles. Juan's still boring. Oh yeah, that's a good point. What about when you go for a walk though? Put in earbuds. Don't you have like your AirPods or whatever they're called for Apples? And listen to the book while you're walking. There, that road's halfway down here. Yeah, it was so cold here last night. I had the bedroom heat. We have baseboard heaters. I had the bedroom heat maxed out. Attention to the sidewalk, road, and listen. Yeah, you should totally listen when you go for a walk. I want to talk about The Hobbit more. Oh, hang on, I could pull up The Hobbit. Okay. So chapter 1, go away. You've got the unexpected party. You learn about the dragon that's guarding the lonely mountain. Chapter 2, they start their journey. Ah yeah, so you're on chapter 2, where the trolls are eating around a fire. So you've met Thorin, Oakenshield, and 11 other dwarves or 12? 12 other dwarves, right? It's 12 dwarves altogether. Isn't Bilbo lucky number 13? I can't remember how that went. talk more about the trolls. Let's just get past the trolls. You're paying attention? You're paying attention to the two swords I showed you? Hi, Jess! Are you at the airport or something? No, you must be getting ready to go to the airport. What time are you dropping Texas off? Hi, Texas. Hey, Texas, I bet you can't make me change my hat. You guys are in the hotel, getting ready to... Oh, just a bit of straw that I missed. Yeah, the two swords I have on the wall are Glamadring and Sting. Oh, Texas left at 5:30 in the morning. You went back to bed. Well, then start driving before the snowstorm hits again. Get off the stream and start driving. I'm not sure what the weather forecast looks like. We can take a look. Let's go Ellensburg. Yeah, the snow. And that's next weekend. Yeah, you can't check in, but at least get to your next location and go to Hobby Lobby or something. Because it's better driving early. Washington webcams map. Cameras on. What does status pass look like? Not bad. Status pass looks not bad. Watch out on status pass. When you come to the corners here where you're going, when you get to the top of status pass and you start going down and there's some curves, if those roads are wet, sometimes those are very slippery. So there's a little section there in yellow that you'd have to be careful at, but it's not bad. Just take your time. And that's not looking great at all. So status pass looks good right now, but this is not looking good. Double check when you get to Yakima. Maybe you're going to want to take 822 through to Ellensburg and then go down this way. That's wet. I-90's wet. I guess the other thing you could do would be take status pass and then go over here, take the 240. Might be the better way to go. So at Toppenish, head to the interstate, go back to 240 and then take the 240 up this way. That might be the better way to go. Because Yakima is not looking good. I didn't want to zoom in. Yeah, that might be the way to go. I've never taken that road. I have no idea how good that road is, but it looks like it's a fairly big size road. There might be a shortcut through here that the GPS could maybe give you. Doesn't look great. But yeah, just go Toppenish, backtrack a little bit, and go up this way. That's what I would do. Avoid I-82 here because that doesn't look good at all. Yeah. And you definitely don't want to take Blewett Pass. It looks slippery. It looks like black ice, but it's not bad. It's crazy how the interstate looks worse than the smaller passes. Yeah, you'll be okay. Take a little more scenic route, take a little longer, and go shopping for more hats. Did you buy a hat at all? Did you buy any hat? Does Michael have something to look forward to? Actually, Michael has never paid for a hat. I'm surprised, Michael. Why have you never paid to spin the wheel for a hat? You bought 2 hats. So, Michael, there's 2 mystery hats coming. I have a suspicion we both know which one of them is, Michael. But and let's not broadcast that, Michael. That's our secret. We suspect we know which one of the hats is. Well, I've redone the wheel. What do you think? What do you think, Michael? I've redone the wheel. I've made the colors blue. The darker the blue, the more I hate the hat. So the motorcycle helmet, I put a 30-minute limit on the motorcycle helmet. If someone forces me to wear a motorcycle helmet, 30 minutes. 30 minutes and I can take it off. At 30 minutes, I guess we spin. After 30 minutes, we spin and pick a different hat. Because we have to limit, we can't have someone join the stream at the very beginning and put the motorcycle helmet on me and then I have to wear it for the next 3 hours. We just can't have that. So 30-minute limit is on the motorcycle helmet. And yeah, the darker the blue, the more I hate the hat. I'm wearing the white one right here. Just because the motorcycle helmet is so intrusive, right? It actually makes the stream worse. So, yep. Got the white hat I'm wearing right now, and then all the other darker blue. Adjusted the hat rules a little bit. If you guys are gonna keep forcing me to put the motorcycle helmet on, let's limit it. I mean, you can always force me to put it back on again, but no. They want to turn the engine off. Oh, speaking of ads, here comes some ads. So, Michael, why have you never decided to spin the wheel? He's not into that? Just don't care enough? It hasn't crossed your mind. Really? It hasn't crossed your mind at all. You're a weird character, man. Let the ads play here. Because Michael, if someone makes me wear the motorcycle helmet, you could come to my rescue. Just do a $5 and come to my rescue. Because Super Puppy hates me. Okay, you know what? That's maybe too far. Super Puppy just wants to see me suffer. The Texans are taking over. No! Run! Super Puppy, I changed the hat rules. So, before you make me suffer, you don't hate me there, yeah. You just want to torture me. Before you make me suffer with a motorcycle helmet, just know the rules have changed for the motorcycle helmet. The rules are now 30-minute limit. After 30 minutes, I get to spin the wheel and I get to wear anything else but the motorcycle helmet. And I've changed the colors. The darker the blue, the more I hate the hat. The white one is my favorite. Wearing it right now. So, change the rules on here. And I've removed the $10 you guys can pick which hat. But it's still there on the secret menu. Only the people that know. Secret menu. You know, like some restaurants' secret menus. We have a secret menu now. Super Puppy. Oh, okay, Super Puppy. Super Puppy has spun the wheel. Okay, Super Puppy. Just watch, it's gonna be the motorcycle helmet. Please don't be the motorcycle helmet. Oh, hang on, Puppy. Michael says, Puppy, you don't hate all. Please, you backstand me, LOL. What? Super Puppy, do you understand that? Okay. Oh, not the dark blue. Puppy, you backstabbed Michael? How did... Oh, yes! A nice light blue hat. Hallelujah. Yes. Okay. Couldn't get me that time, could ya? I have to make a new goal. Start a new goal. We'll just make that at 50 at $5 because it'll just be ongoing. Spin the random hat wheel. Start new goal. Okay. Hallelujah. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that's so much better than a motorcycle helmet. Yes. Okay. And you can totally pick the motorcycle helmet again. With a 30-minute limit, I feel better about it. I just would still not like it for the, half hour, but it could be worse. I mean, after 30 minutes, you guys could force me to wear it again. I would spin the wheel, put a different hat on, and then it would be up for grabs again, so. I'll thank you, Super Puppy. I appreciate it. Okay, Michael, did you watch the intro to this video? Was the intro still playing when you joined, or you joined after? After, okay. I just couldn't hear the intro on my end, but the audio was moving up and down. I just wasn't sure if there was audio on the intro. So, adios. Have a safe trip. I'll keep the chat updated on how you're doing. Because I can see. Doctor's appointment reminder. Oh, that's tomorrow. I have to go to a doctor's appointment tomorrow. When you have commercial driver's license, you have to get doctor's appointments. How do I unload? Why? Whoa, just launched that bailout. Okay, so let me pull up the map on here. Let's change the date to today. Edit. Today is the 9th. Select. Save. What? Refresh. Let's try refresh. Today's the 9th. Why do I want to change it to the 9th? There's no... What if we do the 8th? Okay, the 8th works. Maybe you've dropped off. Should have been tracking already. Hey, Ashley. There we go. So we can see Jess is right there. The yellow, orange marker right there. So. She's in Portland right now. In Portland, I'm sure I could figure out how to pull that up on the on a website instead of doing the phone thing. But you have to enter passwords, and I'm live streaming. All right, let's get this beast back to the farm and do some more baling. Go, let's get this done. I want, we're only in July. Wait, we're in July. Do we have to seed? Am I missing? No. How are we harvesting in? We have to seed these fields, don't we? Some of these fields. Okay, we have to seed wheat and barley and canola in August and September. Okay. And the rest we can seed. So we gotta find out what we need to seed. And then potatoes we have to still harvest. And corn. We still have lots to harvest. We got corn and sorghum. Oh boy. Moosey is in the house. We've got Super Puppy, Michael, Ashley, and Moose. Welcome. Welcome, welcome one and all. Question, how many of you guys are actually going to watch the Super Bowl? Or how many are you going to come hang out with me instead? I mean, I guess I'll be streaming a lot after the Super Bowl's long started already. Well, after the Super Bowl's done, come back and join me. Because I'm going till lunch here now, our time. Yeah, so we got all that sorghum there. All that corn up there, and then we got potatoes. You're gonna watch halftime. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. Well, we don't even have a TV to do it. I would have to pay some subscription to go watch it. Michael is going to be hardcore in. He's watching it all. We all know Chiefs were going to win anyway, right? Patrick and the Zebras. I have no idea what that means. Lower the doesn't really pick anything up if you don't lower it. You just want the halftime show. Something about zebras at the halftime show? You want to watch Patrick and the Zebras at the halftime show. Nope. Nope. The bale fell right through. Go. Zebras are the refs, makes sense. Don't know who Patrick is. I've seen the Kansas City Chiefs logo all over. Patrick McCombs, I'm guessing, is a player on the Kansas Chiefs. Okay. So you're saying there's one player that carries the team? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're going to a Super Bowl party. Listen to some of The Hobbit while you're going. Charge your earbuds, charge your phone, get ready for the drive, and listen to how much trouble the dwarves get into with the trolls. The helicopter and that pickup are going to be in the way, aren't they? Move them out of the way. I wish when you landed the helicopter it would blow all the straw away. That'd be awesome. getting these end rows. $40 miles is 34 minutes on the map. 34 minutes. Yeah, 34 minutes. You can listen to the book for 34 minutes. You can listen to the book for 15 minutes. In fact, put your speaker up and listen to the book right now while you're watching. I guess you couldn't hear me then. Never mind. Don't listen to the book now. Well, if the book's more interesting than me, I guess we'll go listen to the book now. Thanks to Tori the Fluffin' Bunny, I can never cut that tree down. If anyone wants to protect any other trees in the future, I think every $10 to the GoFundMe down below would protect the tree. Your water was off for 10 hours yesterday. What, did some lines freeze? Forgetting today's Sunday because I worked yesterday. Pipe broke under the yard of a house. So, a pipe broke on someone's property. Or a pipe broke in someone's yard. So basically a pipe broke in a residential yard. That pickup is in the way now. Get these bigger swaths on the end. Well, when the pipe burst in someone's yard, that didn't affect your water at all. But to fix that water leak in someone's yard, they had to shut the whole neighborhood's water off, which then affected your water service, and it took them 10 hours to fix that water leak. Turn the engine off. What do you guys think of this Chevy? Beautiful Chevy pickup. There we go. Parked it out of the way. Get the helicopter out of the way too. Hard landing. I tapped down instead of up. That's my fault. Hit the wrong button. LW on the washer. Yeah, we don't have washers. We don't even have mailboxes. Our apartment has one washer. For a couple hundred people, you have one washer. Sure, noob, how's it going? And somebody broke into our mailboxes, so we don't even have mailboxes anymore. The post refuses to deliver to mailboxes that have been broken into. I wonder if I'll get this done baling today. It's a lot of work. I was hoping Whiskey Creek Farm would join us, but no such luck. And Jess obviously is not joining us. Which means no flushing toilets either, Michael, huh? No flushing toilets. Jess is in the USA, yes. Yes, she is. In fact, let's see where she is. Let's get an update. Where is she? Not tracking her? Oh, she's still in her hotel in Portland, Oregon. She hasn't left yet. Jess, you gotta get going right now. before the black, you want to get over that pass. Right over noon, you should be on the road. You should be moving. I can't actually text her or anything like that because the way the US cell phone plan is. And I can get on Facebook Messenger, but then she has to open the app. So I've had very limited contact with Jess. Gone. Gone. But I can see where she is. Yes, very, very different. Yeah, very different mobile plan when you cross the border. I mean, we could keep using the Canadian mobile plan when we go to the US, but it is way more expensive than if she gets a eSIM that just uses data in the US. No phone calls, no texts. And just use the data. And that saves a lot of money, but even that's quite a bit of money. But she uses the data for her map and stuff like that. Oh, here comes an ad for some of you guys. Within the next minute, got a YouTube ad. So Michael, what time are you? How much time are you leaving for the Super Bowl party? How much time do you have? Europe has the most expensive phone data, really? I always thought Canada was pretty bad. Canada is very expensive. Sure, a lot more expensive than the US. The US is cheap on phones. So cheap compared to Canada. Canada is not behind anyone. Don't know what that means. 3 hours and 49 minutes you have to leave for the Super Bowl party. Hey Michael, you know Spanish, right? What does he say there? What does he say there? Beauty dreams. I don't use data at all. I use a lot of data, but work requires me to. Nope. Lose a bale on the field, I think. Or it's gonna just sit there. That'd be awesome if it just sits there the whole way. I mean, it's riding along over there just fine right now, but it's a long way to go. Best tractor ever? No, I like the Big Roy. Big Roy. I'm hoping somebody gets me Big Roy modded for FS22. Maybe there is a FS22 version of Big Roy, but I have not been able to find it. I know it was an FS19. I need it for FS22. Looks like a centipede. I need to get a couple of these tractors linked together. It would really look like a centipede. Bale's still riding. Not sure if it's gonna make it or not, but just sitting there right on the tongue of the what do you call that? The attach point. Right. The rain's not raining. No, centipedes never bothered me. Poppy, that's really insulting. Poppy has the need to come into here and go, I'm watching someone else because you're too fucking boring. Like, why go say that? Just, if you're watching someone else, just shut up and go watch someone else. You are on a different account. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Sure, noob. Your centipedes are poisonous. Not all centipedes are poisonous. All right, Poppy, that's better. So choose your words carefully. That bale made it all the way. That's awesome. We're all good, puppy. We're all good. I'm just a very sensitive person. I get my feeling hurt easily. Oh no! No, puppy, no! You did not. You did not. I don't think if that's gonna work. Let's try it. Whoop. Made the sound effect, but did not add the money. Let's try that again. There we go. Puppy goes, wait, I see your comment, Coyote. Or Coyote. Coyote's left a couple of comments. I see Coyote's comments too. Don't get it. We got sorghum. Be ready next month. We have so much to do still in 19. What year are we in? 1957, I think. We have still so much to do. I need people to join the game. But there's so many mods, it's hard to get people to join the game. I could reduce the mods, but then I'd have to get rid of the John Deere Museum up front. Honestly, I should just get rid of the password on this, because nobody's going to join even with no password. And they still would need the password to get onto the particular farm to drive tractors. So yeah, that might be. Get rid of that password. I think I'll have to do that in the future. Get rid of the password. Oh, now Super Puppy has to go watch someone else more interesting. That's the better way to do it. Unfold. Fire out. Okay, where are we starting? Where were we? See ya, Super Puppy. Thanks for spinning the wheel for the hat. Appreciate it. Don't appreciate the extra $1 in the swear jar. And remember, I have changed the hat rule. If you guys pick the motorcycle helmet, I get a break from the helmet after 30 minutes. Spin the wheel after 30 minutes. Super Puppy, you're probably gone, huh? But if you're still here, why do you do that? Why do you extend the stream an extra hour and then never stay for the extra hour? I always find that super interesting. First person. Yeah, first person, you can't see where you're going. Just all wheel. This tractor would be hard to drive in real life because you can't see. You'd have to learn spatial awareness pretty good. This is such a long tractor. I mean, we're making progress on this field. We're getting close to being done. I think there's one more field to collect straw on. And then, I don't know if we'll even get it done before it gets dark in game. And then we gotta do a bunch more harvesting tomorrow. Do you sell cattle in this game? You can, yes. So you can, so the game refuses to recognize a meat market to keep the kid rating. There is no slaughterhouse. So you just sell the cows to the market, or to the animal dealer. You don't bring them to the slaughterhouse. But yes, you can sell your cows to the slaughterhouse. I've sold a couple of my bulls already. I've sold none of my female cows yet because I'm trying to get milk from my cow production. I want milk. But yeah, the game refuses to have any kind of slaughterhouse because the kid rating, which is stupid. Kids need to know where their food comes from. Like, that's how we produce the stupid people that go, I don't know why farmers grow corn. Why don't they just go to the grocery store and get it there? People make those comments in real life. Like, why are we protecting farmers' rights to grow potatoes? Just go to the grocery store and buy it there. What? Because we don't educate people where food comes from, they become so stupid. Unfortunately, we have a lot of stupid people in North America. Well, everywhere. I find the more educated civilization becomes, the dumber they become with the real world. The more a civilization becomes book smart, the more people spend in colleges and universities, the dumber people become on street smarts. Like, if the U.S. goes into a Great Depression, people are going to die. They don't know how to grow their own potatoes and slaughter their own chickens. JJ is proud of his TikTok 120 followers. Awesome. Congrats. The way the developer has also corrected his place. Kids are innocent humans? Yeah, but you also need to learn, right? I guess it depends on what age you're talking about. If it's a 5-year-old kid playing this game versus a 15-year-old. But having said that, sure, noob, I was around chicken slaughtering and pig slaughtering and cow slaughtering since I can remember. That's just something I was exposed to, and it's not traumatic. It is our food that we ate. Killing a chicken is not traumatic when you do it humanely. Little kids, we would go around, catch the chicken, bring it to mom, put the neck on a stump, and chomp with a machete. And then gotta boil them, get all the feathers boiled off. Just dunk them in boiling pail of water, pluck all the feathers. I was around that all of my life as a kid. It's literally how we survived eating on food. And I think it's a difference of being exposed to that, boom, here it is, versus growing up with it from the get-go, right? It can be shocking if that's the first time you've seen it. Like I had a school teacher that was shocked when he went on vacation to, was it Turkey? And they sat down at a restaurant and ordered the chicken for lunch, and the restaurant owner walks outside, grabs a chicken that's out in the lawn, chops the head off right where they're sitting, not right in front of them, but they could see the restaurant owner chop a chicken's head off and then walk to the back and get their chicken ready, and he was totally in shock. It's like, well, that's just like they were in a very rural outback community, right? Small little restaurant. It's like that's just normal. So I guess it depends on what is normal and what is not, how traumatic it can be, right? Coyote, I wouldn't have made it through my teens if I had been hunting since I was 7. Ah, yeah, see? You'll survive the zombie apocalypse. I've never done squirrels or rabbits. That was never been on our menu. But though there were no squirrels where we were growing up. No rabbit there either, I don't think. I can't remember a rabbit there. Don't think rabbits are a thing in Belize. There were small deer, very small deer, but we never went hunting. We always grew our food. We're surviving the apocalypse now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Depends on where you are in the world. There's an apocalypse actually going on right now. good progress here. Really good progress. I think Coyote would probably join me on this map if I didn't have so many mods. 'Cause I'm sure your computer probably can't handle this many mods. Almost full here. Productions. Okay, so productions kill your laptop. Huh, that's interesting. Food prices. Our taxes haven't gone up at all. So there's been no food tax. In fact, any of our essential foods have never had a tax on them. For the basic survival foods, they don't get taxed. But having said that, our food prices over the last 5 years have probably doubled and tripled. Basically, pre-COVID till now, our food prices have gone at least 3 to 4 times the price, depending on what it is. Well, Michael, with the food prices going up, it's harder and harder to spend money on anything else but food. Food and an apartment. Our apartment's literally falling apart. I don't know who that is. USA? Someone from the US is popular in Pakistan? Oh, so you can't do the buildings. Okay, yeah. Those goals. I never played on Silver Run ever, so nope, I have no idea who you're talking about. Sure, noob. Name doesn't ring a bell at all. Gas station and Dairy Queen. Oh, so some kind of TikTok thing? I don't really do memes. Yeah, exactly what Coyote says. I don't really do social media. I'm guessing YouTube Shorts. That might just be your algorithm. Oh, she came to Pakistan to marry a teenager who refused to meet her, and she decided to rebuild Pakistan. An American? So she came to Pakistan as a teenager to get married. Oh, we're getting some ads for some of you guys anyway. Here come some ads. Ad break. Ad break, ad break, ad break. I mean, there's 3 of you watching. If any of you guys get an ad, I'd be surprised. I won't be making any money on this stream. It's Super Bowl Sunday, though. Yesterday we had like 8 people watching. Then the ad break actually makes a difference. Okay. Jess better be moving by now. Okay, she is moving. She's to the Cascade Locks. She's Oregon Cascade Locks. We have progress. Should be able to get over the pass before the weather goes bad. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to see on there, right? But basically the orange dots is where she's driving up the Cascade Locks. I need to edit the music file on this. Okay, what if I can do that right now? And the guy got catfished. She was using TikTok filters. When he saw her in real life, he ran away from the airport. What? I don't get that. People that are using filters and then want to meet the person in real life. What do you expect to happen? I love it when people meet you and then they go, oh, you're exactly the same person in real life as what you see on camera, right? Be a real person. Actually, I guess that's, you know what, in real life I'm different than this. I'm a very antisocial, anti-people type of person. If I were to give people a rating, I'd give them 1 star. Terrible experience. Talking to people through a microphone is people-y enough for me. No, so she has a couple of passes. The first pass is status pass. So you get status pass, which is in really good condition right now. And then she has a choice to, what's it called? Unatanium pass from Yakima to Ellensburg. But she has a choice to take a smaller highway down lower there. That one's actually looking pretty bad on the webcams right now. And then blew it. I think what she's probably going to end up doing is... That bale just dropped right through. Come on. What she's going to end up doing is going over status pass to Toppenish, and then go the wrong way and go follow the Columbia River up to Wenatchee that way, and that avoids the Unatanium Pass, which is not in great condition right now, and it avoids Blewett as well. Blewett is pretty good though. Blewett Pass is pretty good right now on webcam. But she's only going to go halfway. She could easily do the whole drive in one day, but it's her first road trip, so I told her to split it in half. So Wenatchee is the goal tonight, and then tomorrow she can just take 97 straight home, no passes. Even if it's snowing, it's all down low in better conditions. I'd rather have her spend an extra night in the hotel than drive tired on her first road trip, solo road trip ever. But yeah, yep. So she's probably going to go east on 82 and then shortcut that way to avoid the Unatanium Pass between Yakima and Ellensburg, because between Yakima and Ellensburg it looks the worst right now. The roads are partially snow covered. Doesn't look great, but she said once she gets over Status Pass into Toppenish, just south of Yakima, she's gonna go check the webcams again and then make a decision. Coming up on Cascade Locks right now. In Cascade Locks right now. Past Cascade Locks. Set my phone up. I don't know if it's going to update automatically. If I do that. I can tell her battery's at 80% too. Okay. Let's see if that updates automatically. Picked up the pickup. Do a U-turn here. So she's actually in Creek Falls now on I-84. And on the way down, it was a snowstorm, Coyote, and she actually avoided status and blew it and unatanium. She avoided all of it. She just followed the Columbia River all the way to Tri-Cities and then took I-84. That's an hour and a half longer. But you stay on the bottom, you stay out of the snow. We do not have great winter tires. This is the third year of those winter tires. Because I'm like, we're not going to do any road trips this year. And the tires are still decent. They're not great anymore, but they're still decent. We don't need new winter tires. I wish I had bought new winter tires. But, you know, we didn't know my brother-in-law would be in serious health issues, fighting for his life. But the road trips are necessary. I don't know if that's the last road trip she's going to do to see her brother. That might have been the last time. Kind of proud of her to do a road trip. Whenever we do a road trip together, the most she drives is an hour, and then she goes, not an hour, 2 hours. Most she drives is 2 hours, and then she goes, can we switch? And that's usually all she does in a day. So I'm kind of proud of her to do a longer trip. Actual drive time is 10 hours. So it's not a huge road trip. Split it in half. It's about 5 hours actual drive time a day by splitting it. But maybe she'll do it all in one trip next time. We'll see. Save us a bunch of money anyway. Of course, she could just start a trip and then the phone doesn't stay active. It doesn't keep it up. It doesn't keep it up on screen. Silverton Creek State Park is where she's at right now in Oregon. Just taking the I-84. I'm guessing she's going to take I-84 till 97. I would be personally driving on Highway 14, but it's completely her call. Oh, just didn't see the comment there. Had an interesting conversation with a trooper on the radio, using CB on I-84 once. Before I realized he was a state trooper. Before you realized he was a trooper, you said horses eat hay, chickens eat grain, and bears eat donuts. Yes, Michael, she's still on Oregon. She's driving along the Columbia River. That's what I said. Vinto State Park in Oregon. That's where she is right now. Approaching Hood River. Yep. Jess is driving in Oregon, and her sister is flying back to Texas right now. Sister-in-law is up in the air. Brother-in-law is in Oregon, and Jess is also in Oregon. Land of rain. Boy, oh boy, does it rain a lot in Oregon. Yeah, well, I've only been pulled over once by a state trooper in Washington, just north of Yakima. I was doing about 7-8 miles over the speed limit. So he didn't mention the speed, but that's, I'm sure, the reason why he pulled me over. Went through my logbook, looked at my record, and then just let me go. Did a small inspection, you know, lights and stuff like that, lights and tires. And off I went. I have no idea what the flight would be from Portland to Texas. Where would you land in Texas? That'd be the Denver airport, right? Yeah, that'd be a Denver. Wrong side of the city, so then she has to drive all the way through Denver. And what's the city next to New Denver? Not New Denver. New Denver? Not Denver, is it? Am I? Dallas. There we go. Not Denver. I'm thinking Colorado. Dallas. Dallas and Fort Worth. There we go. Dallas. Denver. Denver, Colorado. Oh boy. Let's start with a D, guys. Start with the same letter. Start with the same letter. Dyslexia does that. I often get names confused with the same first letter. So Dallas Airport, and then she has to drive through Fort Worth. Pulled over in Montana to slow down. Oh, Montana is so picky on weights. If you have a permitted load, overweight permit, which with Super B you have to get a permit. If you're overweight at all on a Super B, they'll pull your permit and then ticket you as if you don't have a permit. Oh, be so careful in Montana. pulled over Omak or North Omak. I'm guessing at night because nobody in the U.S. runs with headlights on. Is it Dallas-Fort Worth Airport? It's exactly in the middle of Dallas and Fort Worth. Okay, so she only has to drive through Fort Worth to go back to where she lives. I don't know if you guys know where she lives, so I'm not going to say. Hopefully that one field is done, but I'm pretty sure the field up ahead here still needs to be done. Replace the left light. 5 minutes down the road, the right light went. Oh no, this has been bailed. Oh, there, that one is. Okay. We gotta bail that field. Not have access to this land. Well, I'm driving on it anyway. What if you get a $500 fine every time you crash in game? Well, that's not going to happen, Michael. I haven't crashed at all today yet, have I, Michael? So it's not an issue. I don't crash anymore. I do get a fine in game when I crash. It's a $1 fine due to the jar. Down there. Way down there on the opposite corner. Alright, she's full. Oh, if Giants built it in game, that'd be awesome. don't make it a $500 fine. Make it a crumpled front end. Like when you crash something, make the vehicle actually crumply. And then you have to go to the store to get it repaired, and there is the $500 fine or $1,000 fine or whatever the fine, or not a fine, but a repair bill. That's dangerous if Jess plays. Does she crash a lot? Well, speaking of fines, I have a $288 fine to pay. I gotta take that out somewhere and go pay for it. $288 ticket I got on it yesterday, but Friday night. $288 ticket. My first and only ticket on record. Lost money on that load. Well, no, first, my only ticket on record, period, commercial or not. I have gotten a ticket when I was younger, but that's all off the record already. Tickets don't stay on your record forever. My only ticket, period, on record. Unfortunately, if this had happened in the middle of nowhere, no ticket. But the fact that it happened in Kelowna, middle of the city, ticket. Cops get called. Oh well. Can't have everything go right. None of it my fault. Other than I should have just refused the load. It's the only thing I could have done different. Just go, nope, not taking that load. Load's too sketchy. That's the only thing I should have done different. Michael, well, you would like to know, wouldn't you? So just have to wait till the video comes out. I'm going to edit that right after this live stream. Edit that video. You only asked because nobody asked yesterday. At least it landed on the trailer this time. It didn't fall through. I mean, we don't have video of the incident, but I've got a video where I tell the story. I have to edit it together. I do have a photo. I scoured Castanet and made sure that I wasn't in the news. Had a good conversation with the boss on Friday at the time, and then on Saturday when I was walking home from the big rig, I called the owner and had a chat with him too. Let them both know that in the future I will be refusing loads like that. Because I don't make money on a run like that. It was basically a favor run. Somebody needed a favor. At first I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Boss is like, I'll give you a $200 bonus if you do it. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do the favor. And that's before we knew it was sketchy. I don't know what buttercup frosting is. It sounds kind of disgusting, Michael. I'll tell you the truth. Buttercup frosting sounds kind of gross. So I might agree with you, Michael. If I had to eat buttercup frosting, I wouldn't like it either. Tell the boss to pay the ticket. Heck no! No, Michael, are you stupid? The boss has a $1,600 bill for the tow truck. And the rotator that had to come out. The cojones I would have to then go to the boss and go, hey, could I get my $288 ticket paid for? Honestly, he said I was going to get a $200 bonus for that run. I doubt I'm going to get that $200 bonus. That $200 bonus will probably come, will go toward the tow truck bill. Because the tow truck charges $400 an hour. And then we still have to weld up the broken weld, or not the broken sheet metal on the trailer, or the fender. Got to do some aluminum welding on there in the future too. Yeah, $400 an hour for the tow truck company for big rigs. Yep, that's what a rotator costs. That was a rotator, a small tow truck, and then a flatbed tow truck. The small tow truck was there just for traffic control. In fact, the boss, if I had a habit of doing things like this, if I was not one heck of a good driver, the boss would have fired me for something like this. This is a fireable offense, even though I did nothing wrong. This is a fireable offense. At the end of the day, it's always the truck driver's fault. It just is. That's the way the law is written. I should have refused the load. There, see? $307 an hour. Yep, it's Tow trucks are expensive for a big rig. And why do tow trucks charge that much? Because they can. There's not a lot of rotators out there. We don't have a choice. The demand is high. The demand is high for a big rotator tow truck. Not to mention that rotator probably costs $500,000. Somebody's at the front door. It might be the neighbors across the street. Across the hallway. Yeah, there's actually a lot of money in towing big rigs long distances. A lot of money. If it had happened in the middle of nowhere, a tow truck wouldn't have been needed, but the fact that it happened in Kelowna, it was needed. When you drove tow truck, the boss and his sons took all the semi jobs because they paid so much more, right? Yeah. We'll take the well-paying jobs and make our hired workers do the low-paying jobs. It's from the owner's perspective that makes all the sense in the world. As a worker for the company, I'd be a little sour. Yeah, that's how tow truck company, big rig trucking works. I work for a very low wage while I make my boss a millionaire, right? And that's every company out there. You work at a fairly low wage while your boss becomes a millionaire. Having said that, he takes all the responsibility for all the repairs. He pays the $1,600 tow truck bill. He pays the $2,500 to replace all the brakes on your trailer. He pays the $800 a tire every time you have a blowout or a tire needs to be replaced. He pays for the new transmission when the transmission goes. So he takes all the liability far as money goes as well. So making your boss a millionaire or bankrupting your boss, they're not too far apart when you're talking about the big ticket items you're talking about. Oh, that's actually not a bad deal. The truck is charging $100 an hour while the driver is making $60 an hour. That's actually not a bad deal. 40-60? That's not a bad deal. Because it's not your truck, it's the boss's truck, so. Yeah, 60% is pretty. 60% owner of the truck gets 40%. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. I don't know if I'd want to do tow truck. Because that's a lot of really hard work mixed with sheer boredom. Very unstable paycheck. But maybe that's something I could do part-time. Depending how busy the tow truck company is. Do YouTube part-time and then whatever I have to go. Sorry guys, gotta go for a tow. 24/7, it could be in the middle of the night, right? Make a YouTube, you couldn't schedule YouTube videos, but that'd be a part-time job. That I guess if Jess would take the videos, the live streams when I'm not, I do the tow. You could make something like that work. I thought about another part-time job you could do. Be part-time YouTuber, part-time working would be a wide load escort. Get an RV, put the wide load escort sign on the RV and have the flashing lights on the RV, and your RV itself is an escort vehicle. I don't know if that'd be legal, but it'd be hilarious. It would be hilarious to paint the whole RV yellow and black. If that's legal, I want to do it now. That'd be a heck of a part-time job. Gotta stop at CVSE and ask them sometime if that'd be legal. I'm sure you could do it with a pickup with a canopy on the back or a camper on the back. That might be legal. But a camper is just not big enough to live in. Unless you're single, right? Single, you can live in a camper. I don't know how much an in-town tow would cost nowadays. Oh, but carnies, they do a lot of work setting up though, right? Aren't you pretty busy as a carny? Or do you have a lot of downtime during the week? Because you're driving a semi during the week, and on weekends you're taking tickets, right? if you're running a logbook, they probably would want you to work on weekends past your 70 hours illegally. Off of the logbook because the truck's not actually moving. And you personally probably want to do that as well because you want the money. So both parties involved want to run illegal. You did the carny thing for a season? I think that'd be a pretty unique job. Too people-y. Fell right through the trailer again. That's true. They don't expect any, the little kids don't expect anything from you. This is a pretty cool tractor. I was hoping to get all the baling done today. If anyone else had joined the stream, we could have, but just can't, obviously. And Whiskey Creek Farms is probably busy somewhere else. Where is Jess? Where is Jess? Kind of in the middle of nowhere. Memalou State Park. Just went past Memalou State Park, whatever that is. Oh no. Why is my header lifted? Okay, Michael, I'm trying to follow the words you were speaking there. On Friday, when you were driving home, there was a semi-truck checking their engine on a interstate off-ramp. Often if you see me on the side of an off-ramp, I'm probably filling up washer fluid. If you're on an off-ramp, usually there's not anything critically wrong with the engine. If there's something critically wrong, you pull over right where you are. Don't wait till an off ramp. Most likely something not too critical. Off ramp, on ramp, same thing. Tomato, tomato, same thing. Or he slept there on the on-ramp, because we sleep on on-ramps and off-ramps all the time. And he was just doing his pre-trip. Why do we sleep on on-ramps and off-ramps? Because there's nowhere to park. Make more space for truckers to park. They were pulled over in the middle of the lane. Well, then they're not pulled over, are they, if they're in the middle lane? Pulled over means that they are pulled over. You mean they were stopped in the middle of the lane. In that case, he is broken down. That's better. They were not. They weren't pulled over. They were in the middle of the lane. Yeah, then they're broken down. In the middle of the lane. What would cause that? Air pressure? Like, why would you not pull over onto the shoulder? What reason would make you not pull over on the shoulder other than you lost air pressure and the truck just locked up? Any black lines behind it? I guess on an on-ramp it might have been going pretty slow and there wouldn't have been black lines, but air compressor maybe failed. Trust me, the trailer loses its air. It's a bad day. Something, if you become a professional truck driver, you will have bad days. Friday was one of those. I can remember another one where I did a U-turn and there was not enough room. There was no room for a Super B to do a U-turn anywhere. Should have just split the trailers. But I wasn't smart enough in the moment to do that. The U-turn and had to go partially over a railroad to make the U-turn. Apparently there was a sharp edge to that part of the railroad and I cut like 4 tires. That was a bad day. Of course, ended up in the ditch twice. One time the ditch wasn't really a bad day, but the other time was a bad day. Yeah, if the ECU fails on you, but even then you usually coast for a while. You don't just lock up. You coast and pull over onto the shoulder. Unless you're just a dumb idiot that doesn't know. Like, there's a lot of dumb truck drivers out there that don't realize you should pull over to the shoulder if you got something going wrong. because I had the wiring harnesses fail on me, and everything, power steering, power, lights, middle of the night, going up the Coquihalla, everything failed instantly. Going around a corner, pitch dark on a Coquihalla, no lights. That was not fun. I just was on the brakes, came to a stop. No idea which lane I was in until I managed to restart it. And then pulled onto the shoulder and called the boss, and I'm not driving anywhere. That's not happened to me a second time. Stuff failed. Speaking of, my transmission ECU needs to be replaced. It's a $5,000 ECU. Apparently it's not under warranty because of lack of maintenance, which the boss is fighting on right now, because this truck has not missed a single maintenance. Every scheduled maintenance, this truck has been in the dealership for maintenance. Period. They just deny warranties for whatever reason they can come up with. So now we have to wait and fight that. It's $5,000. Dude. Warranty should cover that. Bad ECU. Well, the mechanic can't even guarantee it is a bad ECU. So we replace the ECU, a $5,000 ECU, and then go, oh, it wasn't the problem in the first place. No, that's what warranty is for. Why am I tired? I had my 7 hours of sleep last night. I am hungry. Hang on. There's no just to make the food. Well, you know what? We're almost... Yeah, we're... Well, food probably takes 25 minutes. We'll wait another 5 minutes, then I'll get up and get it. Actually, I should get the air fryer preheating. Let's do that. Okay. Air fryer is preheating. Oh! I think I'm full. Got a disaster going on back there. Oh, this should be interesting. You know what? Empty it all. Just come back and comes up. Future. Alright. Still one bale left. would I have done in this situation? What do you mean? What would I have done in this situation? As the truck driver, or as you coming up on it behind the truck driver? Here come another ads in the next minute here. As the truck driver, I don't know what went wrong. If something went wrong, I would have tried pulling onto the shoulder, but if you didn't have a chance to pull on the shoulder, you just stop there and call dispatch and open the hood and see what's going on or whatever. I don't know, Mike, I don't know what I would have done in the situation without knowing what the facts are. Preheated already? Doesn't take long to preheat. Let that coast and hopefully we don't hit a power line pole. Oh good, we went the opposite direction. Okay. Where did we lose the bale? I don't remember losing the bale on the baler. Somewhere there's a bale. Yep. So whenever something like that happens, Michael, you always have to go, that truck driver probably did the best he could at the time. Most truck drivers are pretty good out there. There's a couple of jack wagons out there. Most truck drivers are pretty good. Most of us truck drivers just want to get out of the way. We don't want to be in people's ways. Just like, let me get out of the way, please. Could you assist me in getting out of the way? By stopping riding in my blind spot. Okay, where did we lose that bale? Anybody remember? Anyone see where that bale fell off? Michael, that happens too. I literally broke down on a big highway. I've broken down on a big highway. People can just go around. That happens. I don't see a bale anywhere. Where did we lose that bale? Oh! No, it was, no. I'm not sure. Somewhere I lost the bale. Just follow the tracks back. No, it might be there. I think I see it. Yeah, okay. I rolled off over here. Okay, let's go pick that up. Okay, let's finish this field. No gas in apartments here. Just electricity. Electricity, cable, and copper internet. No landline. I mean, there's a landline here, but we don't use the landline, and we don't use the cable. So we only use the internet coming into the building and the electricity. We don't use the cable or the landline. I guess technically our internet going through the landline. I don't know if gas is a thing we do here. I don't know if any houses have gas. Are there gas lines in Penticton? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe Coyote knows the answer to that? I don't. Maybe. I have no idea if there's gas lines in this city at all. Okay, so you have a gas furnace and a water heater. Well, the water heater, is that run by gas? Yeah, I guess you're saying your water heater is run by gas. So furnace and your water heater is gas. Okay, so there are gas lines in Penticton. I have no idea. There's probably gas going to the apartment. They just don't have gas going to all, like to the, there's probably gas going to the building, but they don't have gas going to all the apartments. Furnace is broken, it can stay broken. I'm a fan of only heating the space I'm in. So I have a small electric space heater beside me here. that we turn on when it's cold. When we have both computers running, most of the time we don't need the space heater when we have both computers running because it gets too warm. The computers are the heaters. And we have baseboard heaters just to keep the temperature up warm enough so that nothing gets too cold. But two space heaters that heat the space that we're in. Saves a bunch of money. Yeah, exactly. Don't need it. You don't need it to be warmer than above 0 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Except for the space where you're actually in your bedroom and living room or kitchen or bathroom or wherever you currently are. You need it warmed up. Keep the bathroom pretty cold unless I'm taking a bath or shower. Then I warm up the bathroom. Your heater runs on electricity, but if the electricity goes away, the gas kicks on? Interesting. It's like an RV fridge and RV stove, RV heater. It all runs on propane or electricity. The gas to ignite it, dude, if you need the gas to ignite it, it's going to keep using gas the whole time, buddy, because electricity doesn't burn. You need gas to continue to flow to burn. Think you're using gas and electricity. You're using gas to keep it warm and electricity to blow the fans. So it's just a gas heater, it's a gas furnace then. Just say you have a gas furnace and everybody would understand that you have a gas furnace. Of course you still need electricity to blow fans. Lived in Manitoba, we had a wood stove. Wood stove was our main heating, and then we used little space heaters to warm up spaces because the wood stove it'd be really hot in the front room where the wood stove is, but upstairs the windows that have half an inch of ice build up on it. Sometimes you woke up in the morning with your pillow frozen through the wall. Hang on, I just got a message. Oh, James is asking me questions. Should have just asked me a question in live stream. I would have answered that. There we go. Now he's asking in live stream. It's the only thing that matters. Nothing today, James, but if tomorrow, if you're able to give me a ride tomorrow, I'll be honest, I don't know what time. Hang on. I'm gonna go check. Okay. Are you available tomorrow morning to give me a ride at 9:30? Well, I have to be at the doctor by 9:45. I mean, it's down by Safeway. I could walk it, but it'd be cold. And if not, I'll get a taxi. Michael, I don't know anything about gas detectors because I've never been in a house with gas. So I don't think anything about gas detectors. I'm sure they're a good thing and they're needed for houses that have gas. Give me a ride anytime before 5 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, cool. Be here at 9:30 or else I'm screwed. 9:30 sharp. You can be here at 9 or whatever, but Because if you're not here and it's too late for taxiing, then I'm in trouble. I'll be calling you like a wild man. Nacho! Nacho's in the house. Nacho, what time's your next live stream? Enjoy lunch. Thanks for dropping in, Jem. Appreciate it. Appreciate the assistance. I am vehicle-less. I guess I wouldn't be screwed. I would run to my truck, drop my trailers, and bobtail in. Well, Satisfactory is not really new, but the latest update? Yeah, Satisfactory. Or are you saying there's a new Satisfactory or new like Satisfactory? GTA 7 p.m. Central Time Zone's next live stream. I have not checked any game news. Brand new games. So Satisfactory 2? Or a... I had not seen any of that news. Space Raptor. It's made by the same people as Satisfactory. Is that their next game? Satisfactory with gun. Okay. We gotta look at this. By the way, Jess has made it off of I-84 and is starting her climb up status pass. Space Rupture. Nothing out here yet. Let's go to Steam. Nothing there either. Where are you finding this? Star Rupture. Star. Not space. Star. You lied to me. Star Rup. Year 2201. Criminals. Sun Rupture. No, the Star Rupture. Star, not sun. Star. Oh yeah, it looks. It looks exactly like Satisfactory. No, not planet rupture. So, early access coming soon. Release date sometime this year. Okay, it's made by Creepy Jar. You sure Satisfactory isn't it? Who makes Satisfactory? No, that's Coffee Stain. Because it looks an awful lot like the same game. Michael's back. I didn't know you left. Oh. Food is ready. You're making lunch? My lunch is ready as well. I'm having Meat Lovers Pizza Pockets. Not Pop-Tarts. I hate Pop-Tarts. Not Pop-Tarts. Pizza Pops. I hate Pizza Pops. They always squeeze out and get all... just Pizza Pops are terrible. Pizza Pockets. Those are good. Have Meat Lovers Pizza Pockets. So we're going to end the stream here. Busy day in the U.S. today? What's so busy in the U.S.? I don't know anything that would be happening in the U.S. today that would make the U.S. busy. Like, I can't think of anything. I have no idea why nobody will be watching our streams today. Like, I don't get why. Oh, shut up. I know the food's ready. All the Americans are glued to some event, some kind of global catastrophe, or at least national catastrophe is going to go on, where half the people are going to be very sad or angry, and half the people will be gloriously happy. There will be riots in the streets. I don't know, do you guys ever riot on big events like that? I have no intention of watching any of it. Most people won't care either way. Okay. So it's basically, it's the people that are actually the local fans, right? Unless you're all goo goo gaga over some kind of sheaf. You don't care. Okay, so I'm gonna call it a day here. Let's go see. NachoCast isn't streaming, so I can't redirect to him. Nacho, why do you never redirect, man? Nacho, why do you never redirect? Why is that not a thing? Nacho. Share the love, Nacho. Nacho, I know Nacho is redoing his channel here soon. Redoing all the background stuff, doing a refresh. Show you again. Okay, at the end of their stream right over here, we're about to end. Go click edit. Customization. Scroll down. Redirect. Right here, redirect. Add. And then there's nothing there, which is stupid. Click the other. You don't realize there's a button there. But click there. And then all the people you're subscribed to, their live stream show up in here. We did Kobo yesterday. Gaming Joy? We should redirect to Gaming Joy. We haven't done Gaming Joy in forever. Let's do Gaming Joy. Save. And then you just end the stream and everybody gets redirected. So thank you guys for watching. Tell Gaming Joy I sent ya. I mean, there's only, what, 3 people watching? Not much of a raid. But you know what? 3 people, right? You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie.